I arrived in Girona at the perfect time. As soon as I touched down, this beautiful rain just started pouring. This is the town where Game of Thrones was filmed for season 6. I am a huge Game of Thrones fan, so a little rain is not about to stop me from exploring it. Thank God that I am recording this on an action cam, so we can get wet today. It doesn't really matter. We can get wet. We know we don't use umbrellas on this channel. I've never seen sex shops so open in the public. Like, I'm just walking by and you literally sell these adult toys front and center. Never seen this except for in Spain. What is going on here? How the wind's picking up too. Whoa, this is getting intense really quick. Whoa. It's a beautiful town. Wow, this is gorgeous actually. This is super gorgeous. Even with the rain, I can see why they shot Game of Thrones. So off in the distance where you see that tower, that's the Cathedral. I'm assuming that's the Cathedral where we're going to, because my GPS has us heading that way. But it's a beautiful town. No way, this is this red bridge that I saw when we were walking back there. Definitely have to give this a try. It looks so dope. Good news, the rain kind of started fast, came on strong, but it's settling down. Appears to be a false alarm. It was about 15-20 minutes. It's all clear now. I repeat, it's all clear. Alright, these stairs right here, I swear this is where Arya was running down the stairs and she fell on season 6. Now, I haven't watched Game of Thrones in like 3 years since the end of the last ultimate season, but if I'm not mistaken, this is definitely in the Game of Thrones season 6. Starving, honestly, so I'll check out the menu. I have a burrito, que unda way. All my Mexicans will understand. That's why I'm laughing. So much better. I had to come outside. There's a nice vibe inside, but really I came here for this. I came here for the gorgeous view. Tequeños, these little cheese-filled things I used to thrive off of when I lived in Latin America. I see them out here in Spain as well, but I've been holding off to eat them for a while just because they're so good. Wow. These are really natural and fresh. Like, you can taste the difference. Like, these were made from scratch, like handmade. I mean, everything's handmade, but you can just feel like the difference in ingredients. It's completely different from what I was eating in Latin America. These are so much more fresh. I feel a little bit taken back right now. I just saw a man kiss another man on the lips right in front of me. It's quite disturbing to see, honestly. Yeah, it just makes you feel uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like, I accept people are whatever they want to be, but just see it in so public. And I noticed in Spain, people are just like very public with affection in general. The way it happened, I was just so taken back. So I seen like a guy, like look at another guy, and I have no idea who these people are, but I'm thinking it's like, oh, they're about to go up and say, what's up? Like, hey, what's up, bro? Handshake. But no, they just went in and kissed each other. Like, talk about like a brain twist. Interesting corner. I'm just looking at so much. So many people are coming and going. When I first came here, it was raining. Now it's not raining. You see a lot of people back and forth, and you get this beautiful view. As I get older, I notice sometimes it's like the less you do and the more you observe and the more you be still, the better time you have. Someone should quote that, put that on screen. Alright, we're on the move. I can't help myself when I walk and I find dark alleys like this. I just have to go down them. If I was in a horror movie, they'd get me every time because I have to see what is in here. More stairs. Alright, I didn't come here to be a stairmaster. Alright. If you want to stop me, just put some stairs. And I believe this is the Cathedral. coming up right here. Yes. And we're on extended mode, so I could easily flip around like this and get that in there. So these are another famous set of stairs from Game of Thrones. So unlike that last pair of stairs, this pair of stairs is actually worth walking up, and I won't be stopped. Sure.
Gracias.
Gotta hit them with the angles. Con gusto.
Gracias. Thank you.
I am a good picture taker. I just got asked twice in a row to take pictures, and each time I did my duty to the good people here on vacation. See what's back here. Looks like some good places to take some pictures. Wow. Honestly, the more and more I see this town, like, it just screams Game of Thrones to me. Like, everything just screams Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is my favorite TV show of all time. So I'm talking about, well, I got on the Game of Thrones bandwagon a little late, so I got on, it was like what, I think it was season 7, like the last season I started watching, but before that I had to do a binge watch and catch up. And I remember I was on break from school, summer break, one of those summer breaks, and I had nothing to do, like no summer job, nothing. So for 2 weeks I watched the first 6 seasons of Game of Thrones for 2 weeks straight. I'm talking about, like, I would watch it from like 12 p.m. to like 3 a.m. I would go to sleep, wake up again, and just watch it, order pizza. It was like I was living in the actual TV show. I was telling my roommate to call me my lord. Yeah, it got insane. But I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan. Everything here looks straight out of a movie, honestly. I knew this would be a cool town to explore because every time I ask someone from Barcelona or someone that's been living in Spain a long time, like, where should I go? And I got told Girona, like, every single time I got recommended this town. And I'm honestly doing a quick day trip, but I could see why. And I say this with every place I go to for a day. I see why you would need more time to spend more than a day here. One of the coolest things about living in Barcelona is not Barcelona itself, but just the ability to be able to travel to numerous small Spanish towns that are nearby. And that's what I really like. This is my second day trip outside of Barcelona, and I wish I did it more often.